Good morning, everyone. We are back out here and this thing is pretty much together. I did go ahead and knock out the fuel pump already, guys, so we're running out of time. So this thing is all the way back together. It is all relayed. I did see the comments asking, what do you use to power the relay? I use the factory power wire of the fuel pump. So in the back of the car, so we have two wires that control the fuel pump assembly in the back of the car. Both the wires colors are going to be green. One's going to have a red stripe, one's going to have a yellow stripe. The one with the yellow stripe is your main power to the fuel pump. The one with the red stripe is the ground. So those are the two wires that I tap into. I use the green wire with the yellow stripe as your signal turn on for the relay, and then use the relay to turn the fuel pump on. And then I'll hardwire ground the green with the red stripe, guys. So that's how I do it. Hopefully that helps you guys. Definitely talk to your guys' tuner, because some tuners are a bit more picky and they want to have the fuel pump controller. I personally don't use them, but definitely it's something that I would probably talk to your tuner before going ahead and deleting it. Now, like I said, this thing's pretty much all the way together. The only thing left is I need to do the oil change, and we need to put the cap back on the car and put the wideband in it. And this thing is ready to do first startup and get this thing tuned. Today being Friday, we leave tomorrow morning for the racetrack. So I got to get going on this thing. I got to get this thing tuned today, and that does mean a full flex fuel tune on this thing, guys. So that does take some time. Obviously, we're gonna have some time in trying to get the fuel out of the car as well. I'm not sure how much is in it, but I'm sure there's probably gonna be, you know, a half tank of fuel. So it won't take very many pulls to knock out the pump gas side, and then E85 we'll have to get the tank all the way drained, and that's always not the most fun case. I don't have an E98 here to bring the content up quicker, so we're just gonna have to drive it around to run it as low as possible. Or, you know, obviously we can go the other route of draining the tank like you've seen us do in the past. That's just kind of a pain to do. But either way, we'll get it figured out today. I'm gonna get right on this thing, get the oil changed, and get that cap back off of gray and get it on here, guys. Well, boys, we made some good progress. Obviously, this thing's about ready to start up, and I have some good news and some bad news. Which one do you guys want to hear first? We'll go with the good news. The good news is I got that dumbass shield on. That thing fought me for a hot minute. So if you have an OEM STI front lip, you got to take the mounting bolts out of that thing. Otherwise, it will not sit right. But I got that thing on there. Look at that. Yep, that thing was a real pain in my ass. Now, the not so great news. You guys ready for this bad news? Probably should have started out with this first, but didn't think I'd have to. I drained the oil on it. This is a brand new bin here I just went and picked up. And this thing is full of glitter, guys. Let's see if I can show you, and I have no clue if the camera's gonna pick this up or not, which I'm hoping it does, but there is glitter all through the oil, guys. Probably not the best stock motor candidate here, but by no means is this Parker's fault, obviously, guys. This is maybe the previous owner. I don't know how this thing was treated. This has 15,000 miles on it, for those of you that don't know, and this thing was 100% bone stock. Now, it's got a bunch of glitter in oil. Clutch was smoked. I'm gonna say this thing was driven pretty hard. If not, then I guess it's a fluke thing, but probably not the best candidate. Do you think we're gonna stop here? No, but I do think this thing's gonna end up needing one of our BBR short blocks a lot sooner than what we had thought, unfortunately. So I'm still gonna send it this weekend, boys. I guess if she rod knocks, she rod knocks, and I guess if we send the Rhinelands to the moon, we send the Rhinelands to the moon. But that's pretty shitty, guys. That sucks. I was not wanting to see that there. Why it's there, I don't know why it's there. It's bone stock, no miles on this thing, but just goes to show you, you never know. You never know how something's been treated. You never know. That's pretty lame. I'm sure some of you guys are gonna roast us in the comments down here. Oh, it's a Subaru. That's what makes it a Subaru. Guys, we've proven these motors are damn strong with the right care and right maintenance. You mistreat anything, it's never gonna last. You know, that's a saying I've always told you guys. You already know. If you treat it like a race car, you're gonna have race car issues. So this thing is pretty much dialed, ready to go, other than our lovely metal shavings. But the last thing we need to do this thing is literally get the exhaust off of gray. And I've been putting it off because it's gonna suck. I don't wanna do it. I want our damn exhaust to be here, but it's not gonna be here. And we need to tune this thing today. So I'm just gonna have to buck it up, go get that exhaust off, get it thrown on here, and then we can knock out our first startup on the RA, guys.
She want me to lock it down, but I told her to pass the key. You gotta slow it down, girl, you moving too fast for me. Nobody did it like this, so they wonder, they asking me if I can slow it down, cause it's coming too fast for me. Baby, don't try it, just stop it. You should know that I got options. I be fly like I live in the cockpit. Mess around with the money, get drop kicked. Only one in the city to pop quick. Never cared about being your top 10. Got a house in the hills, can you top this? I came from where them boys do you top list. They get crazy around here in my section. All of my ops get to stepping. Know how long I had prayed for these blessings. Took my L's and turned them to lessons. I go take it, I'm not in the begging. If I'm breaking bread, it's only with the brethren. I need to top, cause that's where I'm heading. Yeah, she want me to lock it down, but I told her to pass the key.
Alright guys, as you saw, we got the exhaust all the way on. NVIDIA Q300 looking beautiful. Thing is all ready to start. You'll hear the fuel pump on in the background. I already tested for fuel leaks, but we are ready for our very first startup on this thing. I got everything pulled up here that I need to watch. So are you guys ready? Here we go. Oh, very nice. Not bad for the first initial start. Let's make sure we don't have any leaks. Take a look. No leaks on the turbo. Our oil feed looks good. Alright, now I can let this thing warm up and start making some adjustments to it, which I'm sure it's going to need. So let's take a look here. What's going on? Yeah, we need some more fuel at idle. So let me go ahead and correct this, guys. And then I will bring you back once I get this thing all bled on the coolant system and making sure everything is running perfect on this thing. So stay tuned for just a few moments here and I will go over this. I almost forget, I need to set fuel pressure, and the wife came out and yelled at me in this amazing wind. What do you think?
I think you're rude, you started it without me.
Well, I figured you would have heard it inside.
No, it's so quiet.
See, look, and you're saying it's going to be super loud.
I thought it was going to be loud. It's
Look at
quiet.
that, it's quiet.
It's really quiet.
It sounds soft.
It's because the exhaust still isn't broken in.
It was quiet on gray too. Let's see when she sounds a little rev. Sounds good. Sorry for all the wind, guys. Definitely, but what do you think? Very pretty.
Hopefully she lasts.
She ain't gonna last. I'm gonna blow this shit up. We're going to the moon. All right, I went ahead and adjusted the fuel pressure, adjusted the map, and got this thing all ready to go for its first drive. God, I hate this hot boy shit down here. It doesn't want to close. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, you off the house?
No.
Huh?
No.
Okay, I gotta wash my hands and then we'll be good. You ready for your drive in the fastest thing in the world?
Slow spot.
Oh, jeez. I'm ready. Let's see what old girl sounds like. Oh, you're locked out. How's it feel to want? Alright, I'm gonna grab the laptop and I'm gonna hand you guys over to the wife. This will be the first drive, so probably be terrible. No.
You need to go to the car wash.
First thing, I didn't even bring my wallet. Good thing you got your card.
You don't have your license?
We don't need that where we're going.
Yes, we're not the insurance cards.
It's got insurance. We're good. Well, it still moves. And idles. Yeah.
Hit your truck.
Yeah, if I hit my truck, I'd probably cry. Alright. We are back home now, guys, and since I don't have any E98 here and I'm trying to get this content up because I really need to tune this thing tonight, I'm going to go the hard route, and that's going to be pull both of them out and pump the fuel out of the tank, so that way I know for a fact this thing has 100% E85 in it, and I don't have to deal with going down and trying to run this thing down to Gaslight and get like E65 and then have to spend hours of driving around again. So we're just going to jump right past that. I'm going to go ahead and pull that out, and I think I'm going to send the wife in to go get the E85 while I'm doing this, so that way we can go ahead and get the thing tuned, so that way tomorrow we're all ready to go. We don't even have to stress about this, worry about it, and I can get this done tonight. So let me go ahead and get those out of there. I will show you my pump assembly because I know some of you have asked, so I'm going to open up the garage, get those out, show you guys what I mean by pumping this out, and then we'll go from there. So I told you guys I'd show you the fuel pump assembly here, and what we have is an old fuel pump. This is actually a DW 400. It has a power and a ground. We have a feed obviously that comes off, goes in your container, and I'm sure some people will give a shit about having a battery this close to fuel, but you have quick little connectors on it, and she pumps your fuel out. So this would work for like a barrel scenario too, if you have to get E85 in a barrel, because that's what this originally was for before we had the E85 pump. So this works out really nice. These DW 400, she's pulling away over here. We've upgraded over time. So I'm gonna let this thing drain, and then we can get the fuel in it and start this E85 tune. Old girl is idling away on E85, showing that we are at E78. So at least we are decent enough content up, and we can always add some more before we go out to the races. But now it's time to go actually tune this thing, dial it in, and I'm excited to see what it does. Having a real fuel system and being able to actually turn this turbo up, I'm really excited, guys. So I'll keep you posted. Obviously it's pretty hard to do it out there, so it's probably gonna be one of the deals where I'm showing you the numbers after I've already done it, and maybe we'll do a poll in it as well, just to show you guys before we go out and end out this video and go to the races. Could scale my virtual dyno off a little bit, so I'm gonna go put it on there, see what the car actually truly weighs, and then I'll correct my virtual dyno with the proper weight, so we have a real world reading on there, and then we'll know for the track. And I'm not going to change anything, and we're going to see how close everything is, and that is me being 100% transparent for you guys. That way we can see together. Obviously we have a dyno now. I cannot wait to put that thing together, but I just want to see for myself, and I want to see for you guys how accurate are the numbers I'm giving you. And I know you guys
life up in the fast lane. Hey. Living life up in the fast lane. And I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down. Living life up in the fast lane. Pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground. Living life up in the fast lane. Life, though you lemons, you just put them in Coronas, Coronas, Coronas. I've been working, I need that advance with the bonus, the bonus, the bonus. Ain't no thoughts about tomorrow, I'm just living in the moment, the moment, the moment. Full tank of gas and 200 on the dash, bitch, I'm zoning, I'm zoning, I'm zoning. Fast lane, living life up in the fast lane. Hey. Living life up in the fast lane. And I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down. Living life up in the fast lane. Pedal to the ground, pedal to